What's up, everybody, and welcome back to A Beer a Day with TK. It is an absolutely gorgeous fall day here in Findlay, Ohio, and I'm hanging out in the beer shed getting ready to check out a new beer. Now, the beer I have today is called Whirled Peach Tart, W-H-I-R-L-E-D, not W-O-R-L-D. Whirled Peach Tart. This is from Old Nation Brewing, and they're out of Williamston, Michigan. Now, I'm unfamiliar with that town, so I had to look it up, and it looks like it's in the Lansing, Michigan area. It looks like it's kind of like east of Lansing, Michigan, I guess. So, I don't know, kind of, if you look at Michigan, it's like a hand catcher's mitt or something, they say. It's kind of, I guess, down the central part, but not too far up. Look like a neat little town. Look like a cool little brewery. Now, I've had one or two of their beers over the years. They do pop up on this side of the border occasionally. But this one particularly grabbed my attention. So this is, like it says, is a peach tart. I absolutely love peaches, and I'm a sucker for anything that has peach or cherry. So the minute I saw this, I scooped it up. Now, it says, this is tart, fruity, aromatic, a beer whirled with succulently sweet and tart peach flavor. Whirled Tart Peach strikes a delicious balance of tart fruit flavor that will tease your taste buds. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, look for seasonal releases of Whirled to enjoy year-round. So it looks like they do this series, but with different types of fruits. Because I think when I looked it up on the beer apps, it had a 3.78 on Untappd. But Beer Advocate, it wasn't listed, but they did have, I think it was it a guava one? They had a couple of them listed with other fruits, but not this one, because I think this is pretty new. And also, I think when I looked this up on Untappd, there's only, maybe 100 check-ins or something. It wasn't that many, or maybe a couple hundred, but it was a relatively low number of check-ins. So I'm guessing it's relatively new. Stats on it, 4.5% ABV, 16 IBUs. The can, kind of neat. I mean, just has the peach on there, but looks good to me. Let's give it a shot. 16 IBUs, 4.5, so sessionable. That looks nice. Let's go straight in for I don't even need to go in for the nose. I can pick it up. The minute it left the can, I can smell that. It's like a nice tart peach smell. It smells good. This is kind of crazy. I haven't done videos for a little bit because I've had a sinus and ear infection. So they put me on steroids and antibiotics, and it's cleared up everything in my head. And my olfactories are just like magic. I can smell everything, and it's so good. Yeah. Peach. Funky peach. Not funky like super sour. It's not Bismarcky levels of funky, but funky peach. Smells delicious to me. Now, let's top that off a wee bit. Color. It's a bit cloudy. Can't really see through it. I'm going with color, I don't know, maybe like a 6 deep gold. I've said this a million times. Whenever I look at this on camera, it always looks darker when I see it on TV than it does in person. I don't know, because I have the shed doors open here and the light's coming through. It's the reason I started to do a video at this time. Perfect lighting. And I can see it nicely, but I think it always looks darker on camera. Fair amount of carbonation in there. So see some bubbles going. See, we got any floaters? No. A lot of times when you get the fruit sours, you get some floaters in there, but I don't see any. Had a thin white head, dissipate it kind of quickly, but looks pretty decent in that glass. Smells magnificent. It's like a natural peach smell, like slightly funky, but, nice peach. Smells magnificent. Let's give it a shot. Cheers. Oh, going for a big sip of that. Ooh. That's good. That's good. If you like peaches, and I do, they have to be that delicate combination of sweet, but you gotta have that little bit of tartness to balance it out, or it just becomes like a sugar bomb and they're too sweet. Conversely, if you get them, usually I think if it's too early, they're too tart and they taste like crap. This is a good combination of the two. Now, as far as anything else going on, I don't get a heck of a lot more. It's just like a nice tart peach taste. Although, you know what? There might be a slight bit of creaminess to it, which is kind of weird. It almost reminds me of maybe like a creamsicle flavor, but with more peach, so it's like a little bit funkier, a little bit more tart, but you also get the sweetness and maybe like a slight creaminess to it. I like that. As you can tell, I probably drank half the beer there. I keep going back in for more. 4.5%, very sessionable, 16 IBUs. Now, the only knock I would say is to call it a sour, maybe a wee bit of a stretch. I'd probably say it's more tart. Well, I guess this does say golden ale with natural peach flavor. It doesn't say sour. So I take it back. You guys named it appropriately. It does say Tart Peach, World Tart Peach, not World Sour. I think when you look it up on Untappd, it listed as a sour, but this is apt. This is exactly right. It's not super sour, that lip puckering like, oh my God, which I kind of dig, but I don't think it would work with this. You have to have that natural fruit balance. This pulls it off expertly, in my opinion. I absolutely love this. World Tart Peach, huge thumbs up for me on this beer. I think I had a 4-pack of these. I wish I bought a couple 4-packs now because it's magnificent. I'm also interested to see what other World flavors they do, as they said they do them for all seasons. I mean, this would be nice if you did something like a blackberry or something. I bet that'd be magnificent too. So I'll keep my eyes open for these. Big thumbs up for World Tart Peach. Old Nation, you killed it. I love this beer. Hopefully you love the video. If you do, give me a thumbs up, hit that like button. And if you want to see more videos, I guess, please hit subscribe. As always, if you've had this, let me know what you think about it down below. I'm always looking for beers that I can actually find in this area, and especially anything with peach in it. Peach and cherry, I'm a sucker for them. If you know any good peach or cherry beers, tell me. I'd love to review them. Hey, till next time. Cheers.